Hello everyone, in this video I'll break down the best laptops that are on the market right now. I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers, whether it's price, performance, or quality. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description below which are updated for the best prices. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Number 5. Best budget is the Acer Swift 3. Choosing a cheap laptop can be difficult because the quality drops significantly below a certain price. However, the Acer Swift 3 is a notable exception. It comes in a variety of specs, including 11th or 12th generation Intel i5 or i7 processors, and Ryzen 5 5625U or Ryzen 7 5700U options. But what's surprising is that prices start at around $540 for the Core i7 1165G7 model. That price includes a 14-inch 1920 by 1080 IPS display, but you can upgrade to a 2560 by 1440 or 13.5-inch 2256 by 1504 display with a 3.2 aspect ratio. No matter which screen you choose, every screen is clear and built on a sleek and lightweight aluminum chassis. The Swift 3's all-day battery life and solid performance make it a great choice for students. In terms of ports, the laptop has USB Type-C with Thunderbolt 4 support, a big plus at this price, a fingerprint reader, a USB 3.2 Gen 1 port, a USB 2.0 port, and an HDMI input. Featured models include Bluetooth 5.2 and Wi-Fi 6E. The Swift 3 may not have the most unique design or the best keyboard, speakers, or webcam, but it's hard to find a better option for less money. It is definitely the best choice for price-sensitive buyers. Number 4. Best gaming is the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is the latest version of one of the top gaming laptops, and for many, it is one of the best gaming laptops on the market. The Zephyrus G14 2022 has a better and brighter screen than its predecessor, better speakers, and an AMD CPU-GPU combo that delivers solid gaming performance. It also has a built-in webcam, something the previous models didn't have. However, despite these upgrades, the new Zephyrus G14 is significantly weaker than its predecessor. It doesn't last as long on a single charge, gaming performance is good but not better than competitors at the same price, and the webcam isn't very good. But you'd be hard-pressed to find a better gaming laptop at $1,649. Our Zephyrus G14 review unit measures 12.28 by 8.94 by 0.77 inches, weighs 3.79 pounds, and is dressed in Asus vibrant moonlight white color scheme. This is especially noticeable when you add the optional Anime Matrix mini LED screen behind the cover. This is a $600 cosmetic upgrade. Even otherwise, the Zephyrus G14 looks sleek with rounded corners and tapered edges, balanced by sharp diagonal slots in the chassis. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14's 14-inch WQXGA display, 2560 by 1600 pixels, looks good in person, and its 16:10 aspect ratio feels spacious when you're working on a desktop with lots of windows open. With 120Hz refresh rate, 3 millisecond response time, and support for Dolby Vision HDR, this screen is perfect for displaying games and movies at their best. Gaming performance is everything on these laptops, and the Zephyrus G14 2022 delivers just that when configured correctly. Turned on with all external applications closed and all power and fan controls set to maximum, the laptop managed to capture 30 to 40 frames per second in Cyberpunk 2077 at maximum settings. However, this was while the AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution extension was running. Overall, the laptop can handle most games on the market very well, and will have no problem with light productivity tasks. Number 3. Best Windows is the Dell XPS 13 Plus. Our pick for the best window laptop has long been Dell's versatile XPS 13 series, and it remains the best laptop for anyone who doesn't want a Mac. Yes, the new XPS 13 Plus does not have a headphone jack, but the XPS 13 is a versatile laptop and still one of the coolest PCs out there. Like its predecessor, the Dell XPS 13 Plus has a beautiful OLED screen with incredibly thin bezels and spacious and comfortable keyboard. It also has a new minimalist design that looks modern. I'm not for sure about the row of capacitive keys at the top instead of traditional function keys, but I'm sure the laptop's 12th generation Intel Core processor will provide a performance boost over the previous models. If you're not sure about the Dell's changes to the XPS 13, or if you need a headphone jack, the previous generation is still a solid option. There's also the Samsung Galaxy Book 2 Pro series, which has thinner and lighter bezels, a beautiful OLED display, and a sharper webcam. I also love micro Microsoft Surface laptops, and the latest version offers great performance, versatility, and great battery life, despite its older design. Number 2. Best premium is the Apple MacBook Pro 16-inch M3. If your workload isn't Windows only, or if you don't mind using Apple products, nothing compares to the powerful and efficient Apple M3 Pro, or the latest MacBook Pro 16 with M3 Max SoC. Apple changed the look of laptops a few years ago when it ditched Intel and started using its own silicon. With each iteration of the SoC, power and efficiency have improved, with the M3 series leading the way. Performance is a big plus here. Whether you choose the 6P core, 6E core, M3 Pro, or the 12P core, 4E core M3 Max, the MacBook Pro 16 should meet all your video photo editing needs. They're also good at other difficult tasks that developers do. The laptop can be equipped with up to 48 gigabytes of single memory and 8 terabyte of storage. Apple says that features like hardware accelerated mesh shading and dynamic cache, combined with a GPU with up to 40 cores, will significantly improve your MacBook gaming experience when you're not at work. Elsewhere, the 3456 by 2234 XDR display looks fantastic. Maximum HDR brightness is 1600 nits, and refresh rate is up to 120 Hz. The MacBook comes in a gorgeous new space black option with a beautiful aluminum alloy chassis, along with 3 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, an HDMI input, an SDXC reader, a MagSafe charging port, and a headphone jack. With battery life, that puts high-end Windows laptops to shame. The MacBook Pro 16 ticks all the boxes for those looking for a high-performance laptop, but with the M3 Pro starting at $2,249 and the M3 Max starting at $3,799, buyers may wonder if they really need that kind of performance, especially if they own a MacBook Pro M1 or M2. Number 1. Best overall is the MacBook Air M2. There's no denying that Apple's transition to its own silicon has improved its devices. The latest MacBook Air M2 is the successor to the M1 launched in 2020, and its new design and performance will be appreciated by all users. That's not to say the M1 was a slow car. On the contrary, we found it to be very fast, and the M2 is built solely on this outstanding performance. It may be overkill for the MacBook Air, but it means it's more than adequate for work and play for most people. Plus, the impressive 16.5 hours of battery life should be enough to get anyone through a day of work, and then some. In terms of design, we like that Apple has brought back the wedge shape of previous models and taken a uniform thin approach. The MacBook Air M2 also features a beautiful 13.6-inch Liquid Retina display, surpassed only by the top-of-the-line model with a 1080-pixel webcam. The quad speaker setup has also been improved, and all these small hardware changes make the device look and feel different from what we've come to expect from its predecessors. The 13-inch Air is definitely the right choice for those who value portability above all else. But if you want more screen, go for the 15-inch MacBook Air M2. The new laptops do everything the 13-inch models do, while giving you a bigger screen to work with in a slimmer package. This avoids Apple's problem of having slightly less RAM and storage than the base model, but that doesn't stop it. Alright, that's all for today's video, guys. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this.